My name is Farooq Ahmed. I'm the Senior Youth Worker for Washwood Heath. I'm the Centre Manager for Naseby Centre. I work for Birmingham City Council. Basically my job is to manage and deliver youth work within the Washwood Heath area. Naseby Centre is our main centre. It's open 7 days a week with a wide range of activities and opportunities for young people. From 13 to 19 is our kind of target gauge. We are part of Birmingham City Council Youth Service, and it is the major centre within this area.
Well, Farooq, thanks for taking time out to talk to us today. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about how you got involved in youth work yourself. What attracted you to this?
Okay, that's a very interesting question. I got involved in youth work when I was a kid, really, at the age of 14, 15. We used to play football in the park, and a youth worker in my local town, which was up north in Scunthorpe, we got in touch and we used to kind of play football, and they brought us into a centre, and they said, well, we've got some funding here, guys, if you want to use our centre, by all means you could do that, and we can provide some equipment for you. And that was fantastic, because as friends, we didn't have anywhere to go, so we were given a pot of money, and we bought some equipment for the centre, and that's how the youth project called the Asian Youth Project in Scunthorpe started. I stayed with them for a couple of years, and I got quite involved in the work, and I represented Scunthorpe Youth Service to a number of national conferences. And when I left college looking to go into a career, the youth worker said, well, have you thought about youth work? And I hadn't, youth work didn't kind of appeal to me at that point. It was just like I was interested in activities. And then I did some research and found this could be a good job, a good future. And then I went to did a degree in youth and community work. And from there I kind of moved from place
That's
to
great.
place.
So you've had a first-hand experience of going through the youth programs, and then actually, progressing into a management role. Do you feel that these programs actually help the youths, give them the skills, help reduce crime, things like that?
They do, My passion for youth work has been, and I've worked, in my kind of youth work careers for the last over 30 years. I've worked in probation services, I've worked in kind of social work post, I've also worked in mainstream youth work. And I do believe it is an opportunity to engage with young people who are kind of many ways marginalised, and particularly young people who are very vulnerable. And I think youth workers, as youth workers, we are there for them. And I think we do impact on their lives because they have that kind of voluntary relationship with youth workers and the youth service. And we are in a kind of we can be very positive toward kind of their development. And I do see, we need more youth workers, more youth services, more youth projects where kids can engage and be helped, really, particularly in this current climate. It's very important.
That's true. Looking at the local area, what do you feel needs addressing immediately? What do you think is the areas like crime, drugs? Which do you feel
I've worked, I was in a senior role working in Oxfordshire Youth Service for 15 years, and I kind of moved to Birmingham because that's where I kind of, where my parents kind of initially lived, and they moved out. So I've come back home in a way, and I've been here for the last 6 months. I've worked in the voluntary sector and mainstream youth service. I don't live in this area, but I work in this area, and it's a fantastic area to work in. I mean, we have a lot of problems like other areas, particularly in the city problems. We have got an unemployment problem here. We have problems with drugs, alcohol. We've got kind of problem of graffiti, litter, vandalism. So we've got problems as we have in other inner city area, and I suppose in B8, particularly in this area, we've got more than others. But we do. I have hopes that we can do good for young people, but we need to work together. We need to work in partnership, because as a service we don't have a lot of resources. So we're trying to build strong links with the voluntary sector and to work together. We're lucky we're based at Parkview School site, and I've just come out from a governor's meeting. We work very closely with the school, and who are kind of commissioning us to deliver youth work We have a specialist project here, the Disability Project, work with young women. So there's a lot of work, but we need kind of more resources.
Yeah.
And we look to partners, we look to kind of agency to support us and to work with us for the benefit of our young people.
Looking into the future, what kind of projects can we see coming
happening
forward
here? Well, I don't know how much you know about Naseby and the work we've done. You know, we've had some very high-profile project. We took a group of young people to Spain, looking at the kind of the Islamic heritage, because most of the young people we work with are young Muslims, and you know, kind of understanding the heritage, just where they're coming from. And that was a fantastic project that was funded by Youth Opportunity Fund. We've actually regularly take young people on residential educational opportunities where young people are exposed to number of experiences. We do that. Then we've had a bike build project over the last 2-3 years. We've had a car build project, a car, smashed up cars donated, and we kind of, young people working and kind of, putting it right and driving. We have exciting project. We have the drug education program.
So there's quite a good variety. If somebody wanted to get involved with the organization, maybe partner up or contribute and help, how can people get in touch with you?
Well, we're all looking for more. We've got a dedicated team of workers. I've got about 12 part-time workers, and we have 3 centres. This is the main centres. We have a centre at Norton Hall. We deliver youth work at Houghton Hall as well. And we have a good bunch of volunteers who work with us. And we're always looking for more. The more people can get involved with us with youth work, the more we can do for young people. So best thing to either come and see me, or
so just pop into any one of your 3 centres.
Just pop in, ask myself, Farooq Ahmed or Muhammad Suleiman. Any of the workers to come in and come chat to us, and we can work together, because they're our young people.
That's great.
And the more we get involved, the more we will enjoy.
That's
right. The young people.
And I believe with a collective effort, we can improve the area and we can help the youths in the area.
Absolutely, absolutely. We can't do it on our own. We need to work in partnership. Like you physically coming here, we're working together. We need to do more. We need to do more for our young people.
That's right.
The young people need us more than ever.
That's right.
And we owe it. We owe it to young people to do that, and we strive to work together. It's a good bunch of kids, and they're all up for activities. So any way we can help them more.
That's right. Farooq, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for your time.
Thank you also.